Hi everyone, welcome back to Astro Sun Gazer. I'm your host Carrie, also known as Painted Night Owl Feather. I am coming here today to do the astrological tarot report for November 2016. I'm very excited to be here. Thank you everyone so much for welcoming me into your home and welcoming me into your heart. I really appreciate all the love and affection I've gotten since I started doing these. It really means a lot to me. Probably one of the reasons why I held back quite a long time from doing them was, everybody wants to be received well. So I put my fears aside, and it's been a wonderful blessing since I started this, and I'm going to continue. On to that exciting stuff I've got going on. Let me tell you, the energy is just pumping up. But number one, thank you for the beautiful soul that wrote on my um, comments about the deck that I was using. This is a picture of DNA. I hope you can see this much better now. This is by James Wanless, and it's called the Voyager deck. And I'm super excited because I made contact with him. He was so nice and so helpful, and actually offered to send me the book. So I'm just thrilled to death that I got to meet with him, and that also leads me to, it's just one of the most important things is to say thank you to everybody out there. So before I get too far into what I've got going on, a big shout out to Astro. They welcomed me. You can go to astrojar.com. Some of the best readers are on there. They're so much fun, and they're so vibrant and wonderful, and I really enjoy all the readings and everybody that's attached to that. It's growing every day. So also a shout out to Marie Moore, I'm in partnership with her in Astrojar through Minopon. So look them up on YouTube. They're wonderful. I can't even tell you. I'm about to jump out of my skin, excited to be even thinking, the beginnings of collaborating with these people, because they're wonderful and they're so enlightening, and they've helped me so much, and they've helped me grow. And that's what we're all here to do, is just to help one another grow. So anyway, the next thing I wanted to tell you about, which is so super exciting, since I opened this door and decided that I would step through this Astro Tarot journey and bring my gifts out and start sharing them. I also had the pleasure of having a good friend of mine who's very spiritually enlightened, and I love her. I've known her since I was a child. She came in for a visit out of town, and when she came, I said I wanted to use my child's play cards, and I had gotten this new deck, and I hadn't really played with it much, but I had the feeling that I wanted to use it on her. So I opened it up and brought it out, and she said, "Oh, that's funny. That looks like a friend of mine that's in a group of mine, a group that I'm in on Facebook." And it looked like her artwork. Well, sure enough, it was. It was the great Paulina Cassidy, of all people. I can't even tell you how excited I got. I mean, thrilling, thrilling, thrilling. And I'll have to cut this deck because I'm going to pull this card and show it to you. But this is the back of her cards, but this is the front of her card. Will you look at the imagery? Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. Yes, I love her artwork. I have always loved her artwork. Just phenomenal, just phenomenal. So actually, maybe because that was on the top of the deck, we'll keep that one as the overlying energies for this particular intro, because it's temperance. It's basically speaking to all of us. We have to be tempered, right? Um, Pottery doesn't become fine china until it's been fired in a certain way, and I think that's kind of what we're going through. So maybe that was a message from her. Temperance for all of us to measure everything we've got going on. But I am going to put it back in the deck. Anyway, very exciting. Today I am going to be doing a reading for each of the signs. I decided that it was nice to do the one video, probably a little easier on me, but Everybody's been so wonderful with me, and I felt like it's Halloween, and I'm not going to go out and trick-or-treating or anything like that. We're going to probably hand out candy here, but that's about it. So I thought, well, might as well do a bigger reading for everybody. It is pretty heavy, thick, sticky energy. I did notice when I was shuffling my cards earlier, I smudged them and I crystalled all of them, and I pre-shuffled everything so that we can um, get some nice clear energy, because I know everything's so thick and so sketchy. So I noticed that with the cards that they were really having a hard time shuffling. They the energy is just thick and heavy. So I just gave these a quick reshuffle, and maybe that temperance card will come back up for somebody. Maybe it won't. Anyway, happy Halloween, everyone. This is your intro, and I'm going to go ahead and get going with everybody's video. Um, have a great day. Enjoy this month. Try to dig deep and do the work that we all have to do to get this earth back on track to where we can live abundantly with it instead of against it. So that's the message of the day, and I wanted to use the word Minnetonka with you also, in case you don't know what Minnetonka is. It's great water, and water is consciousness. So we're in a battle for it out in the Dakotas, but we're in a battle for it all over the world, and we all need to come together, band together, brothers and sisters as one, and bring the light back to this earth. Well, hi, Aries. Welcome. Wow, we've got some serious energy going on, don't we, boys and girls? I'm doing your reading today. I've got 4 decks set aside. I'm going to be using James Wanless, who I finally found out who that was. His cards, the Voyagers. I'm going to be using Paulina Cassidy's cards, which are very whimsical and beautiful. I've got the Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, and I've got the Fairy deck by Doreen Virtue, and what's his name? Radley Valentine. So I'm going to be doing a couple of different things. I changed up my cameras and whatnot. So anyway, we've got Uranus at 21 degrees of Aries. Okay, so it's getting pretty close to that moon in Scorpio right now. So I think maybe the Uranus stuff is probably coming up. Uranus in Aries is breaking free from the norm. You know, it's doing things in a different way, like a brand new kid would. Have you ever watched somebody do math in a totally different way than you were taught, and you wonder, how did they learn how to do that? We all have different ways, and these are some of the things that we need to work on. So anyway, Aries, you guys are in charge, cardinal sign. With Uranus for the age of Aquarius, I mean, you guys are speaking and coming out. So we're going to start today with the James Wanless Voyager cards. And I was told to call the 11th card for you. And that is Art, Fortune, and the 9 of Cups. So, this is interesting. And then I'm going to pull the passing cards. And then 2 angel cards. And 3 of the fairy decks. Okay, let's get together. Okay, the Art card. In your past, you had an abundance and overflow of emotions, of good thoughts, of promise, of hope. And then you got to this place where you started taking in some fortune. Money was going well, possessions were well, you had freedom. You like it like that. That's how you like things. You like the beauty in things, and you like to enjoy the best of everything. And your cups, your 9 of Cups, you were, you know, you were fulfilled. had everything you wanted. This is the energy you're basically coming out of. You've succeeded. And things are good for you, and you can afford things. You can, now whether that's metaphorically, like emotionally, because I do see quite a bit of water in here, so it could have been emotionally, feeling fulfilled. Maybe you used to think that you lived in a world where everything was taken care of for you emotionally, and that's good. Oh, I love Eva's artwork, but I do have to put my glasses on to see it really well. The energy that you're at now is the Lovers, and the Five of Wands, and the King of Swords. So, while you're wrapped in this deep embrace, I think there's a hidden argument maybe going on, a hidden discomfort, and there's some truth that wants to be revealed. There's an authentic side of you maybe that needs to come out and play. And, you know, time for me is malleable, so when I say in the past, I'm just speaking of, it could be actually right now, that you're feeling these things as well. But I'm getting the sense that, at some point you felt like you had, you know, things the way you like them to be. You felt comfortable there. There's maybe a struggle now within you to reveal some truth about yourself, some hidden things that, you know, somebody doesn't know. And let's save the angel cards for last. In order to get some, that's funny. In order to get some relief, maybe if you spend some time in nature. Spending time in nature might help you really embody your truth, and might make you aware of your spiritual nature, because you are here to do a spiritual job. You've got some brand new ideas, some inspiration. There's like a little angel whispering in your ear in this card. I guess I should be showing them to you. It's your ideas and inspiration. There's the nature card. And your next card for the angel deck is the new beginnings. So maybe you do harness these. Look at these Lovers. All the details. Oh my goodness. I love your work, Pauline. The art's just amazing. Five of Swords. Good, some struggle. Arguments, maybe, disagreements. Tension, even. This is the truth that wants to be revealed. He is the King of Swords. He means business with the truth. He's law and justice. So, maybe, just maybe, this Nine of Cups, maybe something was still missing. Maybe even though you were fortunate enough to realize that something was missing. Maybe something that was promised still hadn't been delivered on. So even though you were fulfilled, even though it looked like you had every bit of love and happiness that two people could have together, maybe there was something that was not true between the two of you, and it led you on this quest to find the truth, and you had to step outside into nature and take some time for yourself, have some ideas and inspiration whispered to you so that you could start this new beginning, Aries. Yeah, because the fairies say change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. So maybe you thought you were going along just fine, but it really wasn't that fine after all. Maybe you realize, maybe I better look at things again in a different way and take things in from a different view and see if things look different and feel different. Okay? Because the next card says be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up. Come on, Aries. You can do this. Be you. Look at that girl. She is not messing around. She's got a bow, an arrow. She means to shoot the truth where she means to go. Be assertive. Don't back down. Stop holding back. Don't hold back and pause anymore. Go, go, go. We need you guys to go. And you know what? I love hanging out with Aries girlfriends. You know why? Because if somebody bugs you, she'll turn around and go, hey, back off, buddy. My sister is like that, and I didn't appreciate her quite enough. I hope she watches this and sees that I do understand that sometimes you have to be assertive, and I love it that she will take charge and move out, where I've learned to hesitate quite a bit and be mushy. But she's strong and smart, and when I need, a little kick in the butt to go do what I need to do, she's always good for that. If I call her and tell her I need a kick in the butt, she's going to kill me if she sees it. But the next card, which is really great for you because you're there. And it says, falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So don't give up, Aries. Don't give up. Even though things aren't perfect and things, look at how sweet he is. Let me see that good. It's like a little magnet coming out. So maybe there's some things that you need to work on to heal. You're beautiful, but you can't be shy and timid. You have to be assertive. You have to take your place. You are the first cardinal sign. You are the first of the year. You're the spring. The awakening. See, it's called the awakening. Change the way you're looking at the situation so you can see things in a much different way, and warm up to ideas, warm up to people, warm up to plans, warm up to new beginnings. Warm up to your nature, your true nature, who you truly are. Okay? That's what you need to be focused on, is who you truly are. Mars, your ruler, is in Capricorn right now and is very busy helping Pluto get rid of what no longer serves the subconscious. So as long as that's the work that we're doing, you're going to naturally be called because your energy is needed. And it's needed so that we can all get on that path to Aquarius and heal. So thank you, you Aries beautiful people, for all the love and energy that you put out there in the world, all the hard work, all the dedication, all the strength, all the warrior attitude. If we could get a couple of Aries people to run the show in this country right now, boy, we would get some things done, right? So, God bless you, Aries. Thank you for being here. You can email me, astrosungazer@gmail.com. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, passing this vid around to the world. I really appreciate everyone. Have a great month. Let me know if you need anything, if you have any questions. I'm always good for a couple of good questions. If you want to just ask them, I'm good to email them back to you. So Aries, I know you guys have a lot going on and all this new energy happening for you. So if you do have any problems or questions, I'd love to be of service. You have a wonderful day. Thanks again.